Holy greetings to you all. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to the presiding chancellor, deputy chancellors in both administration and academics, the esteemed board of regents, respected faculty members, program director, course advisor, fellow students, all protocols duly observed. I am Adegoke Oludotunleke Newton, a PhD student of Church Administration and Management at Real Life Christian College and Seminary. Today, it's my privilege and honor to unveil the discovery from my research on a topic that promised to captivate your attention: cyber security in church insurance. Examining the growing need for cybersecurity coverage in church insurance policies, addressing the unique challenges and potential threats faced by religious institutions in the digital age. This study examines the urgent requirement for cybersecurity coverage in church insurance, addressing unique challenges faced by religious institutions in this digital age. It compares traditional church insurance with cybersecurity insurance, emphasizing the importance of tailored coverage for digital risk. To fully comprehend this discourse, let's make an attempt to define church insurance and cybersecurity insurance. Church insurance is a type of insurance designed to provide coverage for various risks associated with religious institutions, including churches, synagogues, mosques, and other places of worship. It typically includes coverage for property damage, liability claims, and specific risks unique to religious organizations, such as artifacts or events. These help protect the church and its assets in case of accident, natural disasters, or the unforeseen events. Then let's make an attempt to define the word cybersecurity insurance. This is also known as cyber insurance or cyber risk insurance. It's a type of insurance coverage designed to protect businesses and individuals from the financial losses and liabilities associated with various cyber threats and security breaches. These threats include data breaches, hacking attacks, ransomware, and other cyber incidents that may compromise the confidentiality, integrity, or availability of digital information. So, in this research exploration, we looked at current cyber threat landscape for churches, highlighting the vulnerability, the legal implication, and the insights from webinars. The study concludes with focus on future outlook and recommendations for enhancing cybersecurity in religious organizations, emphasizing training, collaboration, and proactive risk management. In the chapter 1, we embark on the crucial exploration of church insurance in order to safeguard vital for the resilience of religious institutions. These encompassing churches, synagogues, like we've said earlier, mosques, and any religious organization. Church insurance serves as a financial bulwark against unforeseen events, covering diverse risks from property damage to unique liabilities, which is commonly found in religious operations. Then, with an accelerating dependence on technology, which is paramount in today's world, the incorporation of digital tools includes the introduction of a spectrum of challenges, from phishing threats to ransomware. The chapter underscores the evolving cyber threat landscape, emphasizing potential ramifications for churches. And I know some people will be asking, what is phishing threat? This refers to a type of cyber attack in which attackers use deceptive tactics to trick individuals into divulging sensitive information, such as login credentials, personal details, or financial information. So the term phishing is derived from the idea of fishing, where you have to use a bait to lure fish, where attackers cast a wide net to lure unsuspected users. These threats are typically carried out through various channels and mechanisms, which include emails, messages, or fraudulent websites, and people are easily susceptible to such traps. And they often impersonate trustworthy entities like banks, government agencies, or reputable organizations. And when we talk of ransomware, is a typical software designed to deny access to a computer system or files until a sum of money, which we're calling ransom now in this case, is paid by the victim. This form of cyber attack brings about uh, inability and inaccessibility of an individual to have access to network, and the attackers then demand payment, usually in cryptocurrency, in exchange for providing the decryption key or restoring the access to the compromised data. So, in our research objective, we are mainly concerned with examining the imperative for cybersecurity coverage, and we're trying to address distinctive challenges in this digital age, this digital era. Our goal is to pinpoint vulnerabilities, you know, assess financial impact, because we need to know what the implication will be in terms of the finance that will be involved, and the compelling advocate for the integration of cybersecurity within church insurance frameworks. Subsequent section, we going to delve into cybersecurity in religious context, the fusion of traditional and cyber insurance, and the challenges and opportunities in fortifying the digital future of any church. In chapter 2, we look into the foundation aspect of cybersecurity within religious setup or institution. First, we looked at the comprehensive definition and component of cybersecurity as outlined by scholars like Skinner in 2015 and Anderson in 2015. They set the stage, and this multi-dimensional approach encompasses network security, endpoint security, application security, data security, and identity management, which forms the bedrock of an effective cybersecurity framework. And this is actually tailored for the unique challenges faced by religious organizations. Now, the importance of cybersecurity echoes across all the sectors, and with scholars like Chitri 2017 and Gordon and Leo 2002. We also have Clark and Knack 2010. They took time to highlight the critical role in preserving integrity and confidentiality. Now, translating this importance to religious institutions where the integration of technology is becoming increasingly prevalent, it demands a critical understanding on the part of the church players. Examining the role of technology in church activities, scholars such as Orsfield in 2018, Chion and Pond 2013, Upton and Wellman 2003, Howard and Lee 2017, and Boulevard in 2019, collectively, they illustrated the expansive landscape of technological influence on the church network. However, this integration introduces potential vulnerabilities as well, as is being discussed by Ramsey 2016 and Oyedoto et al. In 2018. These actually necessitated careful consideration and robust cybersecurity measures in order to be on the safer side. Now, the chapter also unfolds the consequences of cyber threats in religious organizations, as stated by Bishop and Ho in 2019. And we also have Romanowski et al. which he also stated in 2011. They all elucidated the financial implication, extending beyond just immediate losses to recovery costs. And above all, in church, the main thing we sell is reputation, reputational damage, which sometimes will be quite difficult to clear at the end of the day. Gupta et al. In 2016 and Warren et al. In 2020, they shed more light on the broader impact on church operations and especially on the issue of reputation, emphasizing the need for a comprehensive understanding of these consequences, which may completely eradicate the church institution if care is not taken, depending on the magnitude of the damage done to the reputation through these means. This foundational knowledge prepares the ground for subsequent exploration into cybersecurity, practically looking at medium of application within the church context and looking at it from church insurance frameworks. In the chapter 3, we navigate deeply into the distinction between traditional church insurance and the evolving landscape of cyber insurance of today, because we are focusing on their coverage, their relevance, the customization concerning the distinctive need of religious institutions. You see, traditionally, church insurance has been instrumental in shielding religious entities from a lot of risk. Property and liability coverage, as is outlined by Williams in 2018 and Johnson in 2019, respectively, constituted the core, and as well, they highlighted the safeguarding physical asset and addressing injuries during events. Specialized coverages, including pastoral counseling liability. Also, they have employee practices liability. They also have the directors and officials liability, which all cater to the unique risk inherent in the religious activities. In response to this escalating reliance on technology, which is quite pronounced in the age that we are in, there is need for the introduction of cyber insurance, which emerges as a critical necessity at a time like this. And defined by SWAT in 2016 and Cyber Insurance Act as a buffer against financial losses and legal liabilities arising from cyber threats. Its relevance to religious organizations, also emphasized by Ruki in 2023, is quite vital for proactively managing cybersecurity risk through collaboration with insurers, also in training. So, to ensure effective tailoring of insurance, comprehensive risk assessments are quite imperative, as stated by Keita and Buhan in 2015. They stress the need for understanding both the physical and the digital risk, while Shisorm and Hooks 2019 delve critically into the digital infrastructure and the vulnerabilities involved. Customization involving adapting policies to cover a spectrum of cyber scenarios, as recommended by Johnson and Smith in 2021, cannot be overemphasized. These include addressing costs related to data breaches and implementing cybersecurity training programs from time to time, customized policies aligned with the specific needs and risk tolerance of religious institutions, providing a comprehensive and adaptive approach to insurance coverage. Now, in the chapter 4, we looked at the escalating cybersecurity challenges faced by religious institutions, as we have said earlier. But this time, we are focusing on the current threat landscape, vulnerabilities encountered, and the legal and the regulatory implications that is quite inherent in this digital age. Addressing the contemporary threat landscape, we explore the diverse array of cyber threats, including malware, phishing attacks, ransomware, as we have also said and discussed earlier. And we have also the DDoS attacks, that is a distributed denial of service, as outlined by Clark and Knack in 2019. You see, understanding this threat is essential for religious organizations in order for them to formulate comprehensive cybersecurity strategically tailored to their unique motivations, ranging from ideological conflict to compromising sensitive membership information, as emphasized by Brown and Smith in 2020 and Addison and Brown in 2018. Now, examining vulnerability faced by churches, the spotlight is most of the times on the profound impact of data breaches on trust and reputation, with a particular emphasis on safeguarding the confidentiality and integrity of sensitive data, according to Swartz and Miller in 2017 and Chisholm and Hughes in 2021. Additionally, the disruption of services through DDoS attacks poses a considerable challenge, especially considering the increased relevance on digital platforms, most importantly during this COVID-19 pandemic, as noted by Thompson in 2019 and Brown over in 2019 as well. Navigating this legal and regulatory landscape, we underscore the importance of compliance with data protection law, such as the General Data Protection Regulation or the Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act of 1996, depending on the nature of the data processed, as highlighted by John and Keter in 2018. Legal consequences arising from data breaches, including regulatory investigation and financial liabilities. These all necessitated the proactive measures that we are talking about, which include incident response plan and coordination with legal counsel, according to Smith and Williams in 2020 and Thompson and Addison in 2021. In chapter 5, we draw insight from webinar to address the cybersecurity concerns within the realm of church insurance. And we focus basically on claims processing, the roles of vendors, communication strategies during cyber incidents. Efficient claims processing emerges as a key theme with webinars emphasizing the importance of clear communication, also emphasizing collaboration as highlighted by Church Insurance Company, the Chief Operating Officer. Frank Armstrong streamlined processes as supported by scholars such as Johnson and Miller in 2019, not only expedite recovery but also they minimize financial losses and reputational damage. The role of the preferred vendor network is crucial in this context, providing specialized cybersecurity services and enhancing litigation efforts, a perspective which is quite reinforced by the research of Brown and Williams in 2021. Vendors most significantly plays a great role in cybersecurity mitigation efforts, contributing expertise, technological solution, and proactive monitoring capabilities as indicated by Chris Couquet, which is the head of church insurance. This collaborative relationship, as is been supported by Clark and Turner in 2020, also by Johnson and Davis in 2022, basically emphasizes the shared responsibilities of effective cybersecurity, with vendors assisting in risk assessment, security protocols, and prompt responses to emerging threats. Webinars stress the critical importance of timeliness and transparency in communication during and after cyber incidents. Open communication is quite essential, and this is advocated by Kelvin Smith in the webinar. And he said it's crucial for managing stakeholders' expectations, fostering trust, and mitigating potential misinformation and panic. It's a scholarly perspective from Addison and Roger in 2018 reinforced this notion, highlighting communication as a cornerstone of incident response. The collaborative approach advocated in the webinars extends beyond claims, processes, and communication to a broader perspective on cybersecurity. Chris Rookie emphasize the need for a proactive risk management, which we also requires training and the collaboration with insurers. This approach aligns with the research of Brown and Turner in 2019, and they emphasize the cybersecurity as a multifaceted challenge requiring collaboration across different organizational strata and functions. In chapter 6, we look at the future outlook and recommendation. In this chapter, we explore the anticipated future of cybersecurity challenges for religious organizations and present recommendation for building resilience in these ways. The evolving threat landscape is the central focus, with scholars like Addison and Smith in 2021 highlighting the dynamics and sophisticated cyber threats. Future challenges encompasses advanced persistent threats, ransomware attacks, and social engineering tactics, which must be tailored to exploit the unique vulnerability of religious institutions. The integration of emerging technologies introduces both opportunities and risk that we cannot overemphasize, as emphasized by Clark and Johnson in 2023, and with cloud computing, IoT device, that is Internet of Things, and AI, artificial intelligence application expanding the attack surface. To address these challenges, we propose recommendations such as comprehensive training, awareness program are quite crucial and critical, acknowledging human error as significant factor in cybersecurity incidents, models from other sectors such as simulating phishing exercises and regular training sessions are quite essential, which will offer insight for enhancing cybersecurity awareness. Additionally, collaboration efforts with insurers and cybersecurity experts emerge as a key component of future resilience. Engaging with insurance providers ensures alignment with industry best practices, with insurers actively guiding the implementation of effective cybersecurity measures. Then, in conclusion, which we delve into in chapter 7, we recap key findings highlighting the crucial intersection of cybersecurity and church insurance. The research emphasizes the necessity for religious institutions and organizations to adapt to the ever evolving digital landscape by incorporating cybersecurity coverages into their insurance portfolios at all times. The urgency of cybersecurity in church insurance is quite essential, and it underscored as a technological integration exposes religious organizations to diverse cyber threats, impacting on operations and most significantly reputation, which is what we are actually selling in the work of ministry. So cybersecurity is positioned not as a secondary consideration at all, but as an integral part of risk management, requiring proactive measures to protect digital assets. A call to action is extended to religious institutions, urging them all to prioritize cybersecurity, and the research advocates for robust measures, including training programs and collaboration with experts to foster a culture of cybersecurity vigilance. The call to action emphasizes long-term resilience against emerging cyber threats, framing challenges as opportunities for fortifying foundations in this digital age. Thanks for listening and God bless you.